You're good.
Hello and welcome to the Backroad to Indy with your host, myself, Rowdy Rod Richardson. We have a very, very exciting lineup tonight. We have what we're calling the open wheel extravaganza here in the Fox compound. We picked up some amazing new sponsors this week. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But on the couch first, the Springville Splasher, Jeff Bland Jr. Folks, let's give him a round of applause. Jeff, it's an honor to have you here on the couch tonight. It's really an honor. There's rumors circling. Let's just get straight to it. There's rumors circling that you are leaving non-wing sprint car racing to go back to your roots of modifieds. Is there any truth to this?
Yeah, it's true.
It is true.
Yes.
Folks, you heard it here first. He is leaving non-wing sprint car racing to go back to his roots. I was sorry and hurt to hear this. But I also heard a rumor today back in the green room when we were getting ready. I was going through makeup and whatnot. That the reason for the switch was that Jordan Kinzer and Brady Short had declared themselves shake and bake. And you and Brady used to be so close, you were so offended that you have changed series. Is there any truth to this?
Oh yeah, kind of hurt me a little bit, but I got over it. But figured being a little scared over there, we did a little shaking and baking. We'll see what happens.
Speaking of little Starrett over there, he's going to be on the show here shortly, folks. But you're speaking of Bradley Ray Starrett from Bowling Lane, the Bowling Lane Bulldozer.
Yes, the Bulldozer. He attends to bulldoze a lot of stuff on the track too, especially my radiator a few times, a couple panels. But yeah, we're going to shake and bake a little bit this year, see what happens.
Interesting. The fans like to know the background, what goes on back there in the pits. Not only turning the wrenches, but the soap opera that is open wheel racing here in southern Indiana. Now, Jeff, you've had some success in the modified originally, then in the sprint car. You even have a USAC win under your belt. I believe it was down there in Lawrenceburg. Just tell us about basically the journey through your career. The journey. Where did it start? Who got you into racing? How did you get to where you are today?
Well, I started racing go-karts, and then went to modifieds, and then sprint cars. But this one day, my dad brought me home a go-kart and said we was going racing, so we went. Been doing it since.
Impressive. As simple as that. Dad brought home a go-kart. All of a sudden, you're starring at the Bloomington Speedway and other surrounding speedways. His career. Now, just tell us about the future of Jeff Bland, the Springville Splasher. What ponds are you going to be splashing in next year? Where are we doing? Are we going for the UMP national title? There's been some local guys run for that here lately and with a lot of success. Are you going for the title?
Nah, I'm just going to travel a bit. I ain't really care for points. Just going to race around.
Race around. Just meander throughout the southern part of the state, basically?
Yep, pretty much.
Amazing. Now, folks, this man has competed in go-karts, modifieds, sprint cars. Now back to modifieds. He's been entertaining to watch and a pleasure to be on the show. Now, Jeff, one of our guests last week, Jared Fox, he's a mechanic now, but he talked about your first trip in a sprint car. Run us through that first lap. Jared Fox, I'm not saying he slid up on you or you ran over his wheel or what happened there, but you ended up, well, just tell us about it.
We'll see. Well, I had no brains. I held it wide open, trying to beat Fox at the corner. But that didn't happen. Made her to about the modified pit entrance, and that was probably my first career flip, and it hurt like hell.
Did we learn anything from that? Did it slow you down? Did it make you change your way of driving?
No, not really. Took quite a few more wrecks after that. I still am taking wrecks. but no, I didn't change much.
Amazing. Amazing. Folks, this guy is going to be setting the local modified, whatever you call it, scene is what I would say, on fire this season. Watch for him. He'll be out there going for, well, you say you're not going for a championship, just lots of wins. Folks, let's give him a hand for being on the show. What a great sport, Jeff Payne Jr.